I said it before, guys. I'm going to say it again. The Democrat Party is still the Democratic Party from the Civil War. These people, man, they love slave labor. Folks, Hunter Biden actually giving interviews. You know, Beijing Biden's son, who is completely immoral. Yeah, this guy is backing up everything Democrat, including free slave labor. Folks, Hunter Biden gives an interview. I don't know who this is actually with, but boy, he sounds like a slave owner. This is a mask off moment, folks, for the Democratic Party. These people are making it clear, man. We don't care if these illegals actually came in illegal. We need their free labor. Even if they're actually criminals, man. And Hunter Biden, man, he's the one to talk, you know. This man's a criminal himself. He just is. I watched the clip, guys, and it's pretty astonishing, man, the way the Democrats actually want you to believe they change when in reality, they haven't changed. ICE invaded an illegal operation in California. Let's put it like that. And there was actually children that were actually saved by ICE. Yeah, but the Democrats said, hey, they're stealing these kids from their mothers. No, they weren't. I believe it's like 10 underage kids, and 8 of them were there by themselves. Why were they actually working on this quote unquote farm? A clear violation of law, man. But Democrats don't care, man. They want their free labor. Same old Democrats, man. But let's go ahead and get into this clip here of Hunter Biden, because this man is finding out. He actually said he would actually invade El Salvador because he wants to free these dangerous criminals, man, because we need them here in America. And El Salvador, man, has like the worst of the worst. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into this. Right over here. Outkick. Hunter Biden threatens to invade El Salvador to bring illegals back to the U.S. Yeah. Hunter Biden, a Democrat, man. Just like Joe Biden, man. Remember, Joe Biden, he loved those Dixiecrats, man. He did. This is something right here, man. This is really, really something right here. Now, this first post here, Greg Price puts out, Hunter Biden goes on a profanity lace rant about illegals being deported. Let's listen to a little bit of this here, guys. This is absolutely astonishing. Here we go.
For someone, am I going to be like all these Democrats say, you have to talk about and realize that people are really upset about illegal immigration. Fuck you. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your fucking table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your fucking garden? Who do you think is here by the fucking sheer fucking just grit and will that they figured out a way to get here because they thought that they could give themselves and their family a better chance. And he's somehow convinced all of us that these people are the fucking criminals? For someone, am I going to...
Yeah. Man, Hunter Biden, man, boy, sounds like a plantation owner, folks. This is the way the Democrats think, man. Remember Nancy Pelosi, what was it, a year before last? She said we need these people to pick the crops. And Hunter Biden only believes, I guess, that Latinos can only wash dishes, pick crops, do menial labor. This is Democratic Party, guys. But over here, it gets worse. Then he starts talking about invading El Salvador. It's around this mark here in this, man, this thing went like 3 hours. Let's start about right here, guys. Watch this.
Guy, and they pick him up, and he has a family, and he has friends, and he has an entire community, and they give him no due process, and they put him on a plane with maybe a bunch of other criminals and send him to that fucking hellscape. He's dead, and nobody gives a shit. And I mean it. Like, we sit here and we talk about the one guy because there's a clear legal path to being able to get him back. What about all those other people? Am I not supposed to feel for someone? Am I going to be like all these Democrats say, you have to talk about and realize that people are really upset about illegal immigration. Fuck you. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your fucking table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your fucking garden? Who do you think is here by the fucking sheer fucking just grit and will that they figured out a way to get here because they thought that they could give themselves and their family a better chance. And he's somehow convinced all of us that these people are the fucking criminals? White men in America are 45 more times likely to commit a fucking violent crime than an immigrant. And the media says, well, you got David Axelrod and, Rahm fucking Emanuel. So fucking smart, Rahm Emanuel. And said, we got to understand that these people are really mad. And we got to appeal to these white voters. Rahm, the only people that fucking appealed to those fucking white voters was Joe Biden, 81 years old. And he got 81 million votes, and he did not because he appeased their fucking Trumpian sense, but because he challenged it. And he said, you can be an 81-year-old Catholic from fucking Scranton that doesn't understand it, but still has empathy for transgender people and immigrants. Then nobody said, oh, Joe Biden's going to turn us into a socialist state, no matter how much they said it. But these guys think that we need to run away from all values in order for us to lead. I say, fuck you. How are we getting those people back from fucking El Salvador? Because I'll tell you what, if I became president in 2 years from now, or 4 years from now, or 3 years from now, I would pick up the phone and call the fucking president of El Salvador and say, you either fucking send them back or I'm going to fucking invade.
Wow. That's Hunter Biden, folks. God forbid if he ever actually ran for president. God forbid if he actually won. Now, I don't think that's going to happen, man. We definitely don't need a crackhead, being the president. I mean, we already lived under one Biden administration. I believe Hunter would be even worse. Something ain't right with that dude, man. Something is not right with him. This is crazy, man. He sounds like the plantation owner out of 12 Years a Slave. He's willing to do any and everything, man, including invading another country to get his slave labor back, man. And you guys know that those Democrats that were owning slaves, they would actually go and invade other free states if their slaves are over there. Boy, they wanted them back badly. This is Democrat Party, man. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. Absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. Are you guys surprised that Hunter Biden said this? I'm not really surprised, man. The Democratic Party is the party of slavery, and they're doubling down on it, guys. All you need to do is let a Democrat talk, and they're going to sound like a plantation owner sooner or later. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.